And here we go at game 4, the 12 o'clock game. Latino Select versus Branch West. No score yet. They had to call the blocking foul. Otherwise, they'd have had to call the backcourt. And that wouldn't have been fair because he was knocked into the backcourt by the defense.
Someone said they liked your nuts. Thank you.
No score. Just getting underway. Nice mid-range shot. Gets the shooter's bounce. Michael Kirkland with the first bucket. Cathedral High School, El Paso. And Branch West gets on the board with a three-pointer. 3-2, the baseball score. Fight for it. Second chance opportunity. Three-pointer too strong. Rebound controlled by the Branch West squad. And they're up 3-2. Joe Riley with it. Gives it off to Quinlan, and he has it stolen away. And the little fella takes it in and scores. Antonio Zamora. Onate High School, Las Cruces. Good defense that time, cut off the baseline to allow his man to come over and block it out of bounds. They just wish he wouldn't have blocked it out of bounds, but they're glad he blocked it. Kirkland on the block, Michael that is. Back to live action. Branch West can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by James Curry, and he was fouled. Latino Select 17U. Uriel Vilas, Faith Christian Academy in El Paso. Gets that last bucket for the red team. Branch West on the drive. Can't get it to go. Uriel with the rebound. 6'3", football score, baseball score. Back and forth like a windshield wiper. Antonio Zamora, and he hits a three. Joe Riley throws up a wild shot in the lane, no good. Kirkland with the rebound. Busts out of the pack. They double team him. Now they single cover him. He handles the pressure, gives it off to the point guard. Let him set the table. Looks over at the coach. Barks out instructions. Kirkland with it. He scored the first points of the game, broke the ice. Uriel lets one go with no hesitation, won't be close. Harvey with the rebound. Get it to Riley. Riley to Watler. Watler to Quinlan. Quinlan unleashes. And hits a three. Bo Quinlan, Life Christian, Beaverton, Oregon. Kirkland with it. Gives it off to Hohenstein. Now it ends up in the hands of Zamora. And now they turn it over. Riley with it. Empty possession. Kirkland pushes off, doesn't extend the arm, gets away with it. And the help comes over and blocks it as Joe Riley holds him off. Good solid defense by the little fella. Eloise Esparza. Esparza checks into the lineup. Foul is called against Dejon Jackson. 6-9, football score, still a baseball score too. Does a 360 turn and scores in the lane. Nice strong drive by James Curry. Andrus High School, El Paso. Everyone on this team is from either El Paso or Las Cruces. And with the pressure extended, Branch West turns it over. Rodolfo Avalos into the ball game. That's a tough shot with pressure on him. Michael Kirkland. Timeout called by Branch West, down by 8. Now back to live action. Branch West with the ball, down by 8. Wilder throws it inside. Good defense that time. Last touch by Branch West. Mikael Harvey couldn't corral it. Latino Select, 17U in red. And Wilder extending too much pressure. Gets called for the foul. Hand caught in the cookie jar. Entry pass, too strong. Off of Kirkland's shoulder and out of bounds. Riley with it. He can handle the pressure. Gets it up the court. Blows past 2 defenders and slips and falls and turns it over. He handled the pressure well until he slipped. And Joe Riley gets attacked. I don't know why he fussed at the official. He tripped on his own. And the E double at the line. Misses the first one. Esparza. Eloise. Faithful Christian Academy. Eloise. 1 out of 2. Too much rim for his liking. But the results are good. 15-6. 9-point lead, and they can add to it as they maintain possession after the technical foul. Avalos, all 5'9" of them, gets a 5-second violation. You got to have that internal clock in your head and know the rules. That time he didn't. Forces a turnover. See if Branch West Elite can take advantage of it. Look like they're struggling without Joe Riley in the lineup already. Both teams take turns turning it over. And they finally break the press. Harvey got away with a bunny hop before he took the dribble. Nonetheless, he scores the bucket, cuts the lead to 7. 15-8. Avalos with it. Just got a 5-second call. Good pressure being applied by Charlie Wadler. Skip pass. Kirkland ends up with it. Carves his way. And they'll call him for travel. He took 2 steps and pump faked. After you take those 2 steps, you have to go up with it, or the refs will likely call traveling on you. Branch West looking to cut into the lead. Almost turns it over. Now you can see the value of a Joe Riley on this team. Three-pointer is good. Looking to answer. Avalos, no. Rebound is knocked and stolen away. Dumped down to the big fella, and he drew the foul. Uriel Velez at the line. Velez misses the first one. All 6-10 of them. And he missed them both. Score remains 15-11. And they can't take advantage. Turns it over. Latino select. Gets possession once again. Zamora with it. Dump down. Tough attempt by Luis Arroyo. Has it blocked out of there. They get it back, and then they turn it over. A lot of turnovers in this game. Need to get Joe Riley back in there. He's the only one that can really handle the pressure for this Branch West squad. Nice block shot that time. Grayson Beeman took it in with one hand, and they said, no, get it out of here. Charlie Wadler would take it out. Oh, he throws it off the back of a defender. Gets it into Harvey, who scores. Charlie Wadler, give him a dime and give him a quarter for that heads-up play. Arroyo has it. They have 2 of them on this team. That one happens to be Luis, and he scores. No, he's the only Arroyo. And Luis Arroyo is from Faith Christian High School in El Paso. Puts the lead at back up. Oh, nice dish. And both teams looking sloppy this morning. Or should I say this afternoon? big fella. Straightaway bank. I don't know if he called glass. Nevertheless, he didn't get the roll. Branch West back with it. Joe Riley back in the game. Look how fluently they broke the pressure, even though it wasn't after a bucket. Ends up in the hand of Bo Quinlan, who hits a three. Bo Quinlan, Life Christian. Put him in a popcorn machine, and he traveled to do it. That cuts the lead to 2 in that last three by Bo Quinlan. Joe Riley, he sets, he fires, and hits. Kirkland with it after that Joe Riley three. And then 2 points is scored. I think you got to flip the score. Watch after this free throw if he makes it. Harvey with a chance for the three-point play. Doesn't get it to go. I believe the gold is the home team.
Wait, which one's red? What's your team?
I think gold is the home team. Red is the Latino team. And they're losing right now. Joe Riley pushes it.
What's Yellow's name?
Yellow's name is Branch West Elite. You got it right. There you go. And flip the other one to 19. There you go. There you go. Quinlan. Not this time. Curry back in the lineup. Gets the rebound, pushes it up. Arroyo. Back to Curry. Pump fakes. Skip pass. He should knock that down. Shot it too strong. Quinlan with the rebound. Gets it out to Beeman. Has it slapped away. Down low. Deshaun Jackson just checking into the game, paying dividends. Lead is 7 now for Branch West Elite. Branch West Elite struggled that time because they didn't get the ball into the hands of Joe Riley. Timeout on the floor. With the Latino select, come back and score after a long drought. Cut the lead to 5, 3 minutes left. Riley is trapped, and the 5 seconds. The help didn't come over in time. Not sure why he terminated the dribble. He's usually more of a heady point guard, won't get himself caught up in situations like that. But he's good enough to allow for a few mistakes. I'll live with it. Gotta stay on your feet or you'll give up a jumper. And that's just what happened. Michael Kirkland made him pay. McKeezy with it. First name's Claude. Number 10 in your program, but he's number 25 out here today. That's a tough shot under pressure. And gets to shoot his roll. Grayson Beeman, Capistrano Valley High School in San Juan Capistrano. Puts the lead back up to 5. James Curry cuts it right back down to size. Andrews High School, El Paso. Lead is down to 3. Jackson with it. McKeezy, Beeman just got the last bucket, and before he dribbled, he skipped himself into a travel with that jab step. Riley breaks it. McKeezy with it. Comes off the screen. Feed it down low. Big fella. Finds himself behind the backboard. Bad shot that time. Foul is called on Dejon Jackson. 10th team foul, forces the bonus. Nope, not the bonus. I was about to say, I didn't think they'd be in, they didn't commit that many fouls. I believe they're playing 10 team fouls here. And maybe the refs thought it was 7. Kirkland gives it back to the little fella. Dumped down to the other big fella. And he was grabbed on the wrist and fouled. And that other big fella was Ian Hohenstein. Faith Christian Academy. And that cuts the lead to 2 on that trip to the free throw line. Hohenstein. Well, Joe Riley turns it over. Buzzer did not distract from the other court. Hohenstein with the jumper, ties it at 28-28, the football score. 30 seconds left in the half. When they break the tie with a field goal. Final possession. Kirkland with a baseline jumper, ties it up. Riley, let it go, count if it goes. It didn't go. We're tied at 30 at the half. Back to live action. Second half action. Latino elite. Down by 3. As Branch West hit a 3 to start the second half. Kirkland with it. He's been the major part of the offense for the Latino squad. Curry can't get the shooter's bounce. Riley gets the rebound and pushes it up. Nice dump down. Defense loses his feet and gets the call.
Quinlan for 3.
Curry thought about it, thought better of it, gives it to Castro, Alfredo that is. Gives it up top to Hohenstein, unleashes, and the foul is on Alfredo Castro going over the top. Joe Riley for 3. Lead is 9 now. Three-second violation. He was eating lunch in the lane.
When did you stop eating meat?
Dad pulled us off of red meat and sugar when I was 10. Then when I was 12, he let us eat everything again. Then when I graduated high school, about a year after that, I took it upon myself to stop eating red meat again. Then I slowly took it in stages. Got rid of one thing, till it finally reached to none of it. Now back to live action. Quinlan, yeah, you can't get away with that. Double dribble, travel, pick your poison.
You miss it?
I didn't even think about it till it comes up. Turnover. Branch West Elite taking control of the game here in the second half so far. Oh, that's a dangerous pass, but he got it in there. There to be great. Mikael Harvey with a nice catch. Now he'll shoot free throws. And the bucket is scored out there on the perimeter. Luis Arroyo, they needed it to stop the bleeding. Clank Yankers, Kirkland with it, trying to start a run to the Latino select squad. Arroyo, who scored that last bucket. Valos. And the ball's just sitting on the perimeter. The bigs ain't touching it. Now he looks inside to Curry. Baseline, pull up, no good. Harvey with the rebound. Ends up in the hand of Charlie Wadler. Give it off to Riley, and Riley is at the table. He's the one that they respect. He's the one that they listen to. He's the one that directs the traffic. Wadler from deep, no good. Rebound ran down by Kirkland. Gets it off to Avalos. Avalos still yo-yoing up and down. Finds a wide open, good pass. Luis Arroyo from Avalos. And the lead now is 7. Shot no good. Arroyo with the rebound. Curry down low. Hohenstein gets it blocked out of there. Shuffle pass. Wadley over to Joe Riley, lays it up and in with the left. Timeout is called. While we were away, Michael Kirkland hit a shot, cuts the lead to 7. They got the ball back. Curry, nice bounce pass. Oh, you got to finish that, big fella. Get off your feet a little bit. At the same time, Joe Riley committed an offensive foul, extending the arm. He didn't really argue that much. He knew he caught him. He didn't mean to. And he knows he can't say nothing because he already has a tech. McKeezy applying pressure. Zamora gets it down low to Curry. Count if it goes as he pump fake. And he'll draw the foul. Deshaun Jackson didn't think he fouled him. Left his feet just enough to get the blocking call. James Curry, Andrews High School, El Paso, Texas. At the line. And he cuts it to 5. Riley with it. Gives it to Quinlan. Quinlan gives it off to Jackson. Down low to Harvey. Nice high low. And goaltending should be the call. Plus the and one. Let's see. Oh, nope. They didn't call goaltending. They gave him 2 shots. And he strokes both of them with the greatest of ease, putting the lead back up to 7. Zamora with it. He's hawked in there by Claude McKees. Gives it off to Arroyo. Back to Zamora. Goes around his back, almost loses it. He's being double teamed. Somebody's open. Dumps it down low to the big fella, almost loses it, and he finds a wide open Michael Kirkland. Nice cut. Lead is 5 now. And Kirkland has to be closing in on 20 points. Bo Quinlan helps with some of the guard duties. Deshaun Jackson has it ripped away by Curry. James Curry with it. Gets into the lane, has it knocked away and stolen right back from it. Turnabout is fair play, says the Branch Elite squad. McKeezy with it. Dangerous pass by Riley. He saves it. Gets it in the hand of Quinlan. He may pull up and shoot. He'll take it all the way. Count if it goes. It didn't go. I knew he had fire in his eyes to score once he caught the ball. My sister knows how I eat, so let's see what she put in my knapsack. She said she'd bring me a quinoa salad later if she wasn't busy. You know about hummus? You like hummus?
Alright.
Well, I guess this keeps it cold. That's nice. (47-40). Lead back up to 7. And Claude McKeezy applying a little bit too much pressure. Gets a foul called on him. In his mind, he's like, bird food. Flat-footed jumper won't be close. Quinlan has it. Gives it off to McKeezy. Riley with it. He sets. He fires. Right off the back of the iron. Rebound grabbed in there by the big fella, Uriel Vilas. And they find a wide open Ian Hohenstein. Cut the lead to 5. They haven't been able to get it any closer. And they call a hand checking foul on Eloyd Esperanza. The E double. Quinlan with it. He's more than capable of handling some point guard duties. Even though in the first half it didn't seem like he could. Seems to have settled down. McKeezy with it. Guarded closely by Avalos. McKeezy hooks a pass up to Harvey. Flips up an alley-oop from 5, no good. And here's the Latino's chance to get it to 3, or 2 with a 3. Kirkland with it. Gives it off. He sets. He fires. Left it short. He being Eloyd Esperanza. McKeezy has it blocked out of there. Bo Quinlan cleans up the garbage and scores. Lead back up to 7. I'm telling you, they can't get it down under 5. But they still got enough time. 6 minutes left. Still got a lot of time. Avalos with it. Gives it off to Kirkland. Kirkland gives it to Esparza. Back to Kirkland. He may pull up and shoot. He wanted to. Guarded closely by Jackson. Gets it down low. Hohenstein, no. Uriel puts it back up and in. Vilas. Lead is 5 again. And they almost steal it from Wadler, and there will be a foul. Esparza, I believe, was called for that foul. Now back to live action. And the foul is called on Avalos. Right in the wallet of Claude McKeezy. You ever watch wrestling? You know about Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Woo!
I like Shawn Michaels.
You got? Do you know Jay Lethal?
Uh,
He's a black guy with braids, and he imitates Macho Man and Ric Flair to a T. You close your eyes and listen, you would think he was Ric Flair. He had me busted up. Did I hear the 4 horsemen?
you said that?
Yeah, he said more than that. I just stopped right there. Michael Kirkland with it, back to live action. And before he got to the basket, they called carrying on it. Wadler will bring it up. They're giving Joe Riley a blow. I'm sure he'll be back in before you know, so he can finish off running this show. Claude McKeezy with it. Elbows the guy, didn't get the call, dumps down to Harvey. He got knocked on the elbow as he tried to score it, so he'll shoot 2 free throws. James Curry with the foul. One out of 2. Lead is 6. They can get it down to 4 with a 2 and get it down to 3 with a 3. Kirkland, too strong. They didn't box out. And they converged on him real hard and fouled him. Hohenstein at the line. See if he can make 2 real fine. Can't get the shooter's roll. Don't claim that I jinxed him.
Knock on middle.
Wow, I never heard that one. Knock on metal. And he missed them both.
Well, no, it doesn't work.
It's got to be wood to work. Dangerous, horrible pass. Could have got a charge. Curry all the way. Puts the baby to sleep, lays it up and in. The lead is 4, the closest they've been in a while. Grayson Beeman with it. McKeezy. Time out. Goal. Let's see if they put Joe Riley back here. Yep. Coach pointed at him. No, you paused it. But then at the end, she ended up siding with her daughter. And that was her reaction with her country accent, yeah. And Riley's back into the game. Keep using that offhand. Hope he doesn't get called for another offensive foul. Goes into a double team, and they slap him on the hand as he passes out of it, and he draws the foul. They're getting close to the bonus. Actually, gold is in the bonus already. Red is close. Not sitting next to the scorer's table. Not sure the team fouls. Riley with it. Handles the pressure like a slickster. Bad decision to make that pass, though. Kirkland gives it off. 3-pointer no good. Jackson with a rebound. Gives it off to Riley. He's on the way. Lays it up. No good. And the defender slapped the backboard. I don't know if that affected the shot or not. But if that was me, I would have reversed it on the other side. At the last second, a la Kenny Anderson. Anyway, Mikael Harvey picks up the garbage and draws the foul. Can't cash in at the line on the first one. Missed off the front of the iron on the second one. And it'll still be Gold's ball. He got lucky. Wilder tries to loft one up with the left, no. Here comes the Latino select squad with a chance to cut it to 2, or maybe 1 with a 3. I'm gonna catch Wilder with his hand caught in the cookie jar. With a score board indicates they're in the bonus, but maybe they just got that light on for nothing. And it looks like they do. Curry with it, goes around his back, doesn't lose a defender. Kirkland with it, to pull up at the free throw line. Nice high percentage shot. Mid-range me, and the lead is 2. Branch West Elite might be playing a little bit too careful. Don't play like you got the lead, just play ball. See if they can get a good possession out of this in a high percentage shot. Riley with it, gets it off to Wadler. Charlie, that is. They set him a screen, he didn't use it. Harvey with it, in the corner to Riley. Comes off a pick, gets to the elbow, unleashes a drifting to his left shot, no. Rebound tapped up twice, no. And grabbed in there by Hohenstein. And they'll catch DeJon Jackson with a push in the back. Under 2 minutes left, 2-point game. Kirkland, they know he's the guy. Novalos, Arroyo, back to Kirkland. Gets in the lane, 360 turn, give it to Hohenstein. Lofts it up. Kind of if it goes, it didn't go. Harvey with the foul. Hohenstein at the line. Ian, that is. Ronnie! And he's missed his last 3 free throws in a row. Will he make this one? He's due to make this one. And he does. He ain't gonna miss 4 in a row now. And all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. Time is running out. Oh, dangerous pass, almost stolen away. And Zamora gets tangled up, draws the foul. And now they're in the bonus. And Quinlan can stroke it. He'll make both of them. Off a 1 bounce dribble, and he makes them both. Lead balloons back up to 3. Still a 1 possession game. Hohenstein with the left, in and out, no. Tapped up and in by Kirkland. 1-point game again. Joe Riley spins out of danger, brings it up the sideline, gets to the middle, nice bounce pass. Harvey with it, count if it goes, it didn't go. Harvey back at the line where he struggled. I'll say he'll make 1 out of 2 right here. Clanks the first one. Now he'll have to make this one to prove me right. Do I change my mind after the first one? Nah, he'll make this one. And it's a 2-point game. 50 seconds left. Curry bobs and weaves. And on the pass off, he got fouled. And the Latino elite will call timeout, see if they can draw up something.
How do you know that you've done both when you've only done 2?
No, let's see. Westminster, there was a guy with me. At Artesia, there was a guy with me. That was a tough shot that time by Hohenstein. Didn't come close. And now Joe Riley comes running out of the pack and they grab him on the shoulder and he'll shoot a 1-and-1. See if he can push it to a 2-possession game. Misses the free throw, but they get it back. And they commit another foul to put him on the line. You got him to miss, but you got to control the offensive or the defensive rebound. Quinlan, he's butter at the line. And if he makes this one, it's a 2-possession game. 4 in a row in the pressure cooker. Start the clock. Look how long start the clock. They must be cheating for the Latino squad. Hohenstein, no good. Jackson with the rebound. Give it to Wadler. And the ref calls the foul. He should have let it go to run the clock out. But he might have been thinking he's being evaluated, so let me call it. Better to be safe than sorry. But that's going to do it. Branch West is going to hold on for the victory. And the Latino coach over there looking in dismay. Where did I go wrong? Final score, 55-51. Branch West Elite holds on. See you in a few minutes.